Yo, what is good, everyone? I know I've been missing in action for a while, but if you paid attention to my lives, I've still been active on YouTube and Twitch. I just been playing Dune Awakening, and when I tell you it has got me hooked, I had to literally say, I'm not playing today, I'm going to make some videos. And so my first video is going to be Dune Awakening. You guys please, well, a late review of Dune Awakening, and you guys please subscribe, like, just so your brother could become a YouTube official YouTuber, push my stuff up in the algorithms, please, please, please. All right, so like I stated, this review is on Dune Awakening, and it's a very late review, but I had to do it. It's a great game, and I'm in love with it. So I've honestly played a ton of hours already. I want to say at least over 100 or something, and I started over a week and a half ago, and it's become my home away from home. It is addictive, to say the least. I am hooked. Right from the start, Dune Awakening grabbed me. It grabbed me by my soul. I found myself sneaking in one more quest, then another, and before I knew it, base building at 2, 3 o'clock, all hours of the night, and I just couldn't put down the controller. Let's talk about the visuals. The game visuals are absolutely jaw-dropping. If you like sandy dunes, rocks, there's not much greenery in here, but it's immersive. As you're playing it, you feel the heat coming off your shoulders and how hot it is. It sells what it's trying to sell. Did I say it right? It sold what it's trying to sell. Put it that way. You feel like you're in a desert. The textured rocks, the dunes, the occasional wildlife, big-eared rat that runs across, even from the glow of the spice that blooms on the dusk, it's all cinematic. It all makes you feel like you're in the movie. I never read the books, but it makes you feel like you're in the movie. And I've seen the 80s movie and the updated 2000. It takes you there. From the individual grains of sand, it looks official. I'm not sure how much programming goes into, or if it's that deep into a grain of sand, but it's very immersive. From the giant sandworm that's crossing the dunes, it's properly intimidating. The environmental effects, the sandstorms, the distort in the distance, the sand drifting across your HUD, it makes every glance feel immersive. It's harsh, it's beautiful, it's visually unforgettable. I'm not saying it's like an island or so, but it just makes you feel like you're in that movie. But visuals alone is not what's gonna keep you coming back and playing at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, right? For me, it's the mechanics. You have to downright survive, right? From the thirst, from the heat to resource building, you're scavenging materials 24/7 in this. Crafting vehicles, fortifying bases. There's like real push and pull when it comes to this game. The progression feels rewarding as well. From building new tech, getting new schematics, building better gear, mastering vehicles, every milestone is meaningful. And because everything can go terribly wrong, hostile NPCs, random raids, shifting storms, you are always tense, always strategizing, and that is the formula for addiction. When a game makes your heart race and your mind strategize, you tend to stay. It became, again, my home away from home. I'm about to have a new wife in here, some kids, a dog. This is where I live now. The menu system, the UI is clean, intuitive, even with all the complexity going on, like resource meter, heat gauge, thirst meter. They're all easy to read. Even in the heat of battle or when you're doing certain things, it's very straightforward. Inventory is level-headed. You can filter out some of the junk quickly. Crafting menu show you what you need. There's no guessing work to it. If you need to build a can, then it's gonna tell you need some aluminum, some water, plastic, and now you gotta go grind for it. It's very straightforward. Now the grinding is difficult. I'm not even gonna front. Some of these materials are all over the world, and when I mean all over the world, you gotta fly, take a boat, drive. You have to get there, and you need the equipment to grind certain materials. So it's kind of, how could I say it? It's a long game. You're gonna be grinding a lot. But said, there's no guesswork to it. Vehicle and base menus overlays are also very thoughtful and organized. Icons are crisp, labels are clear, and accessing them mid-game doesn't really feel like a chore. The only minor gripe I would say is sometimes the sub-menu transitioning feels slightly sluggish, but it's minor. Especially when things are loading in mid-desert, but overall it's functional, clean, exactly what you want when you're balancing like a survival, resource crunching, attack readiness type game. Gameplay wise, Dune Awakening offers a compelling blend of survival, combat, and exploration. Walking across the dune feels weighty. You're not just sprinting through spring grass, you're trotting through the desert heat, strapped with gear, and it adds crazy realism to it. Not to mention, you can't just walk with all your gear. You're literally, oh, I can only hold 7 things in my backpack. Should I take the buggy that holds 20? Should I drive my plane that holds, what do you call it? And everything takes damage, so you have to keep, it's like life. You have to really think things through before you make a move. It adds to the realism of everything. Combat is visceral. Firearms pack weight, melee has a satisfying crunch to it. Majority of melee, you're fighting with either a knife or a sword, and it's just like the movie where you have to break their shield and you can't just be stabbing all over the place. You have to do the little slow, I forgot what they call it. I'm gonna put it in the video when I find it. That little slow stab thing in order to do it. And once you accomplish that and you kill one of these people with that knife, because they're one of the hardest individuals in the game. Every time you see somebody running at you with a knife and they're running through your bullets, you're like, oh god damn it, I gotta switch to this knife really quickly. Right? But it's all gratifying. Is it gratifying or satisfying once you defeat that individual? Enemy AI reacts and takes cover and it flanks you. It makes you stay alert, which is why I found it funny when the developers were like, hey, we're gonna update the enemy AI and make them a little bit more difficult. I don't need anybody more difficult in this game. I'm dealing with flamethrowers and Gatling guns hiding behind shit, and I can't shoot them, and they're just chopping off at my energy. Either way, I don't need them to get any more difficult. I think this is a perfect blend, but what do I know? Maybe I just suck at the game. Vehicles, I would say there's a steep learning curve to it. But once you get the hang of it, riding across the sand is one of the most thrilling things in the game. Just avoiding that worm or just like, I'm gonna discover new shit. The building and crafting aspect of Dune Awakening is the reason why I'm so into the game. The menus are very accessible, placement anchors are intuitive, and rarely did I have to fight with placement glitches. But when I say the amount of things you could come up with in this game, it's like playing with Legos, digital Legos. It is amazing. I've flown across this entire land and I've seen some of the most grand builds. There's legit architects playing in this game, and it's fair because my base would never look like this. I'm trying, but it would never look like theirs. When you guys get a chance, I suggest you Google Dune Awakening base builds, and you'll see some of the most beautiful things I have ever seen that a video game has enabled you to build. And it's nothing small. Literally, you get slabs of bricks and cement and you put them together and you can build what you want to build. It's amazing. Yes, the control layouts take a bit to memorize, especially when you're toggling between survival, gear, weapons versus mounts. But once you master them in about 5 hours or so, it's all gonna feel fluid. And I love it. There's no problem now. I'm literally just clicking through everything and, oh, this is what I need, let's put this together, and I'm gone. So it's not like a steep learning curve that's gonna take you forever. So what keeps me coming back? It's more than just the game itself. It's the mechanics, it's those movements, it's evading the sandworm across these narrow ridges, narrowly outrunning it, and you're sweating by the time you get across these dunes. It's all just immersive, cruising at dusk when the dune is glowing orange and you're on your last sip of water and you think, this is the planet I want to be on. It's just a very immersive game. That's why it's more than just a game to me. It's become, again, my home away from home. Addictive, gritty, immersive. I feel like I'm living in Arrakis. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Dune Awakening brings an experience that blends sublime visuals, tight mechanics, and survival grit into an addictive package And if I had to score it, this is what I would score it as. Graphic and atmosphere, I would give it a 9.5 out of 10. It's stunning, it's immersive, it's cinematic. I feel like I'm in the movie. The mechanics and addiction factor, I give it a 9 out of 10. Deep, tense, thoroughly engaging. The menu / UI, I would give it 8.5 out of 10. It's clean, intuitive, minor little things here and there, but you'll get the hang of it. Gameplay and control, I give it a 9 out of 10. Weighty, responsive, exhilarating. Overall, I give it a strong 9 out of 10. If you love survival strategies, moody sci-fi worlds, this is a must play. Just like watch your sleep schedule, because mine got out of hand. I was waking up 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, just like, I gotta add something to my base. I gotta make sure the power is running. Oh, I wonder if I have enough water. I just kept coming back. Again, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the review, please hit the button, subscribe, push your brother up to the YouTube algorithm god so I can get some more views and finally be like an official YouTuber. Tell me what's your most addictive game in the comments and why. Until then, you guys stay sharp, stay safe, and I'll see you the next time.